The defence force jumped out to a first quarter lead 13-8 thanks to some fine work at the offensive end by Anastasia Wilson and Jamila McCarthy, who were near perfect. But by the second quarter, the Champs kicked it into gear, or found their hoses as we would say, and they looked a different team as Joelisa Cooper and Kalifa Collin started to fire. They took turns at punishing the defence and garnered easy goals. And by the half, they were cruising as Fire led 22-19 now thanks to a 14-6 turnaround. It went on for a while as they looked to extend their lead in the third quarter. Then McCollin missed her only shot of the match and seemed stunned by it all. She would end up hitting on 24 of her 25 attempts. Cooper, for her part, was just as clinical with a 26 of 27 shooting night to make it 34-26 after three quarters. The defence force tried to stay in touch with McCarthy doing her part, but the Fire shooters stayed hot and responded to anything the Army threw at them. Both defences had a hard time getting stops as the entry passes were excellent at both ends, allowing the shooters to excel. Anastasia Wilson had 14 of 20 going in, while McCarthy was a little better with 21 of her 27 shots finding the bottom of the net. And when the defence force had an empty trip, it turned into instant offense and mostly at the Fire's offensive end. They would go on to take this one quite comfortably, 50-35 in the end, to win by 15 goals and start their defence on a high. In an earlier encounter, Police X were taking no prisoners when they held off Police Y 36-31 to make a winning start against their fellow officers, with Joelisa Allen hitting on 28 of her 37 attempts. Ruskin Mark, GT Sports.